Hello, this is Taylor for CSC 110. This is quiz number 7. Question 1, I'm going to take integer n and return the sum of all of its digits. So I'm just going to run that. Okay, so for 125, it comes out to 8, which is correct. 2 plus 1 plus 5 is 8 right here. So I started by initiating a sum accumulator. I just called it total, and then I converted to a string so I could loop through each individual number. I then had to convert it back to an integer in order to update the sum accumulator, which I then returned. And then I have it through here in my print statement, which I converted to a string again so I could print it out nicely right here. Question 2. I started by creating a function to return true if n is prime, otherwise returning false. So I looped through here. If n is less than 2, return false, is not prime. For I in the range of 2 to the number n, so everything from 2 all the way up to n. If it is divisible with no remainders, then it is not prime. Otherwise, it is. And then I used that function for question 2, which is finding the numbers, the prime numbers between 2000 and 2500 that have a digit sum of 10 or 14. I started by creating 2 empty lists. This first list is going to be all of the prime numbers that have a digit sum of 10 or 14, and then this second list here is just so I can check my answer on screen. So here's that helper function. First I determine if the number is prime. If it is prime, then I can find the digit sum of it if it equals 10, or if it equals 14, then I append that number to my list here, the prime number, and then I also append the digit sum, the actual digit sum of the number, so I can check. So the first prime I have is 2017, 7 plus 1 plus 2 equals 10. I have 2039, those equal 14, and so on and so forth, just so I can check that this is right. And then question number 3, really similar to 2. I started with my empty lists. Again, I have the one that will check. For this one, it is looking for prime numbers that are prime numbers that have a digit sum greater than 15. So that would go into this list, and then this second list is to check to see what the actual digit sum is, so I can check my answers over here. So I started with my range, I used my prime helper function, and then I assigned a variable to the digit sum, just so when I come down here to go through my if statement, if the digit sum is a prime number and if it is also greater than 15, then I add the number to my list, and then I add the prime digit sum to the prime digit list here, which I then use over here. So I have 2069 as the first one. Those digit sums are 17. Same with the next number, and so on and so forth.